In the annals of history, countless individuals have vanished without a trace, leaving behind nothing but a mystery. As we cast our minds back through the centuries, we find ourselves confronted by a chilling tapestry of unexplained disappearances. These aren't the stuff of fiction, but real-life enigmas that have left investigators puzzled and families yearning for answers. From explorers who ventured into the great unknown, never to return, to ordinary folks who seem to evaporate from their everyday lives. These unsolved mysteries span across time and geography, reminding us that the world is still full of unknowns. Each disappearance is a puzzle piece, a fragment of a greater narrative that continues to elude us. Each vanished individual, a ghostly presence that whispers of secrets yet to be uncovered. And it's these mysteries, these tantalizing enigmas, that continue to captivate our collective curiosity, leaving us hungry for answers. Join us as we delve into the top 10 most mysterious disappearances that continue to baffle us to this day. At number 10, we have the Roanoke Colony, a whole community that disappeared off the face of the earth. This was no small hamlet, but an entire English settlement established on Roanoke Island, present-day North Carolina, in the late 16th century. One day, it was buzzing with life and activity, and the next, poof, it was as if it never existed. What makes this story particularly eerie is the famous Croatoan carving. When the colony's governor, John White, returned from a trip to England for supplies, he found the word Croatoan etched into a post of the fort. The entire colony, including his own family, was gone without a trace. Over the centuries, theories have abounded. Was it a hostile takeover by local tribes? A mass migration following a harsh winter? Or perhaps something more supernatural? Despite numerous investigations and the passing of over 400 years, the fate of the Roanoke colony remains one of history's most chilling disappearances. Coming in at number 9, we have the infamous Flight 19, lost in the Bermuda Triangle. On a routine training mission in December 1945, 5 Avenger torpedo bombers mysteriously vanished without a trace. The squadron, aptly named Flight 19, was led by an experienced pilot, Lieutenant Charles Taylor. Despite the clear weather and calm seas that day, the flight reported navigation issues, followed by eerie radio silence. As if the story wasn't strange enough, a rescue plane sent to find them also disappeared, intensifying the enigma. Theories about this baffling incident range from alien abductions and time portals to more grounded explanations like pilot error or a sudden storm. The Bermuda Triangle, a region in the western part of the North Atlantic Ocean, is infamous for its unexplained disappearances of ships and aircrafts. To this day, the Bermuda Triangle continues to be a place of mystery and intrigue, with Flight 19 as one of its most notorious disappearances. Number 8 on our list is the baffling disappearance of the USS Scorpion. In the late spring of 1968, the nuclear submarine USS Scorpion, along with her crew of 99 men, vanished without a trace in the Atlantic Ocean. Despite being one of the most technologically advanced vessels of her time, no distress signals were ever received. Theories surrounding her disappearance range from equipment failure to a Soviet attack during the height of the Cold War. The U.S. Navy launched a massive search operation, but found only debris scattered across the ocean floor. Even after a series of extensive investigations, no definitive explanation has been found. Some believe that a torpedo malfunctioned and exploded inside the submarine, while others speculate that the Scorpion sank due to structural failure. But with no survivors and no concrete evidence, these remain just theories. The mystery of the USS Scorpion is a chilling reminder of the ocean's unforgiving nature. Despite all the technology at our disposal, the disappearance of the USS Scorpion remains unsolved. Number 7 on our countdown is the enigmatic disappearance of Amelia Earhart. This fearless female aviator, known for breaking records and shattering the glass ceiling, met a mysterious end during her attempted flight around the globe in 1937. Flying over the Pacific, Earhart and her navigator, Fred Noonan, vanished without a trace. Despite extensive search efforts and numerous investigations, no conclusive evidence has been found. Over the years, theories have swirled about their fate. Some suggest they ran out of fuel and plunged into the ocean, Others hypothesize they landed on an uninhabited island and lived out their days as castaways. There are even theories of espionage and secret missions during a time of international tension. Yet, despite the proliferation of theories and investigations, the truth remains elusive. Amelia Earhart's daring spirit and her mysterious end continue to intrigue us. Decades later, the disappearance of Amelia Earhart continues to captivate the world. At number 6, we have the mysterious disappearance of Agatha Christie. This renowned author, known for her gripping crime novels, vanished without a trace in December 1926. For 11 perplexing days, the world held its breath as one of the greatest literary minds appeared to have been swallowed up by thin air. Various theories surfaced during this time. Some suspected foul play, others speculated a publicity stunt, and a few even imagined Christie may have fallen victim to one of her own fictional plot twists. The riddle deepened as her car was found abandoned, with only her fur coat and an expired driving license left behind. Just as mysteriously as she had vanished, Christie reappeared at a spa hotel in Harrogate, claiming amnesia. Despite extensive medical examinations and police investigations, her lost 11 days remain shrouded in mystery. Agatha Christie's disappearance remains one of the most intriguing disappearances in literary history. Unsolved. Halfway through our list, at number 5, we have the chilling case of the Beaumont children. One sunny day in 1966, Jane, Arina, and Grant Beaumont, ages 9, 7, and 4 respectively, set out for a day at Glenelg Beach near Adelaide, Australia. But they never returned home. Despite extensive searches and media coverage, not a single trace of them was found. Over the years, numerous theories have surfaced. Some suggest they were abducted, others believe they drowned. Investigations have led to several persons of interest, yet none have been conclusively linked to the children's disappearance. The case remains open and is one of Australia's longest-running cold cases. This baffling case has had a profound impact on Australian society. It changed the way parents supervise their children and instigated significant reforms in law enforcement approaches to missing persons cases. The Beaumont children's disappearance is a case that continues to haunt Australia. Number 4 on our list is the perplexing disappearance of Geraldine Largay. In the summer of 2013, Geraldine, an experienced hiker, embarked on the Appalachian Trail, a journey of over 2,000 miles. But Geraldine never completed her trek. She vanished without a trace, leaving behind a trail of questions and few answers. Geraldine's last known communication was a text message to her husband, stating that she had gone off course. Despite extensive search efforts by authorities and volunteers, no sign of Geraldine was found. Theories abound, from Geraldine getting lost and succumbing to the elements, to more sinister possibilities. The case of Geraldine Largay baffles investigators to this day. Her hiking gear was eventually discovered, but it only deepened the mystery, offering no clear answers. A chilling testament to the vastness of nature and the ease with which one can disappear, Geraldine Largay's disappearance serves as a chilling reminder of how easily one can vanish. Unexplained. Coming in at number 3, we have the enigmatic disappearance of Lord Lucan. Born Richard John Bingham, the 7th Earl of Lucan was a British peer with a penchant for high-stakes gambling. But in 1974, he vanished from the face of the earth, leaving behind a crime scene and a lifetime of questions. The night before his disappearance, his children's nanny was found murdered in their London home. Lord Lucan was the prime suspect, but he was nowhere to be found. A car he borrowed was later discovered abandoned at a port, smeared with blood. Since then, theories about Lord Lucan's fate have ranged from him fleeing to Africa to living out his days in Australia, or even taking his own life. Despite decades of investigation and countless reported sightings, his whereabouts remain a mystery. As the man who seemingly vanished into thin air, the disappearance of Lord Lucan remains one of Britain's greatest unsolved mysteries. At number 2, we have the haunting disappearance of Malaysia Airlines Flight MH370. This Boeing 777 vanished from radars on March 8, 2014, while en route from Kuala Lumpur to Beijing, with 239 souls on board. Despite one of the largest and most expensive search operations in aviation history, no trace of the aircraft was found in the initially targeted search area. Theories about the plane's fate are as numerous as they are varied. Some suggest a catastrophic mechanical failure. Others propose a deliberate act by someone on board. There are even suggestions of a remote hijacking, using sophisticated hacking techniques. Yet, despite extensive investigations and countless hours of analysis, the fate of Flight ME371 remains a mystery. The search for the plane continues to this day, a poignant reminder of the enigma that surrounds this tragic event. The disappearance of Flight MH370 is one of the most baffling mysteries in aviation history. And finally, at number 1, we have the chilling disappearance of the Solder children. On a cold winter's night in 1945, 5 of the 9 Solder children vanished without a trace following a catastrophic house fire. Despite an exhaustive search, no remains were ever found, leading many to believe that the children had somehow survived. Over the years, theories abounded. Some speculated they were kidnapped, others believed they were sold into child slavery, while a few even suggested they were victims of a mafia vendetta. The Solder family never gave up the search, even going so far as to hire private investigators and erecting a billboard pleading for information. Yet, despite decades of investigations and countless leads, the fate of the Solder children remains shrouded in mystery. A chilling reminder of how quickly life can change and the lengths to which we'll go to find our loved ones. The Solder children's disappearance remains an unsolved mystery, leaving us with more questions than answers.